Jesus. Oh.
Jeez, you scared me.
Let's play The Dial. Hello and welcome to Hula Noob Plays Short in Your Games. Today I'm going to play a game by wwesoly Games. I don't know. And this is a very classic haunted house horror game. Dean Holt, popular urbex vlogger, sets off on another exploration of an abandoned home, but this time things aren't going as planned. Something dark is lurking inside, and Dean quickly finds himself in over his head. I think I played one or two similar games in the last couple of years, but this has good reviews and apparently is quite creepy at times, which, well, should be, you know, at the core of most of the games we're playing here, because this is a horror let's play channel. Alright, I wonder if we will see a crow or two. Alright, settings, anything? Nope, okay, that's all we get. And this is an hour or so long, I think. October 20th, 2010.
5 goddamn months.
Huh.
Finally back.
From what? From what?
Jeez, where did I keep those things?
My equipment? Hey Dean, I was thinking maybe you could take me on the next urbex. I've read a bit about that mansion in Clover Springs. Maybe I could be of help. But seriously, I have absolutely nothing to do for the next month, and remember you promised, over and out, no name. No name. Rotate? Oh. No, apparently I cannot rotate that. What was... So 5 months I didn't do a vlog? So that's my room? It's a lot of books. It's all the same. Ugh. Oh, I get it. One review said the head bob made them sick and you can't turn it off. So we'll... I'm also motion sickness avenue, so we'll hope that, you know, it's not as bad. Annie, seriously, get yourself a new phone. I'm fed up with writing these stupid notes. Besides, we live 50 meters from each other. We could use those cup and string phones. Sure, I'll take you urbexing, but I'm not sure about the timing. School's been really stressing me out lately. Can we talk about it tomorrow? How old is my character? Oh, that's... Whoa. I don't see anything. Whoa. That's probably it. That's weird, isn't it? Like, this is my room. Why is there's nothing... It's very unusual. Dr. Elton. Oh, there's medicine. Maybe I was somewhere for that. Oh, I don't yet have my equipment? I thought that was my equipment. That's nothing. That's nothing. And I can't open these. Okay. No. So my equipment is somewhere here? Oh, that's... Ah, okay. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So we get a chance to decide, do we want to change the room or not? And there's me, just... Can I go back? No. Okay. Bricked in. Probably all torn up. But no, there's... Is that my car? No. Maybe? Where have I been? Use? Wait, what? Where did I come from? Why... Do I have a house in the middle of the woods? Probably. Okay, did not expect that. I actually thought we would have, like, a flat in a city. Alright. It's not a lot of intro, but that's fine.
Okay, let's start.
Oh yeah, he's a vlogger, I forgot.
We are saddened to report the death of Diane Reed, the only daughter of the Reed family. Her body was found in the bathroom of their mansion at 8 o'clock this morning. The rest of the family was getting ready for breakfast at the time. Her body was found by her father, after which he immediately notified emergency services. An autopsy later showed that Diane had been dead for at least a few hours. It was ruled a suicide. It is believed she used an old towel the family kept in the kitchen to suffocate herself. The reasoning behind her suicide is, as of yet, unclear.
It sounds horrible.
She was so young and innocent, always happy, always smiling. I can't believe this. Life seems to hurt the most innocent souls, said one neighbor of the family after the tragedy. Our hearts go out to the Reed family during these difficult times.
Suffocating yourself seems like a very horrible way to commit suicide. Can you even do it properly? Ugh.
Robert Wright of Clover Springs was reported
Okay.
missing last night. He left his high school friend's house 3 days ago when he was alleged to have crossed the plant field near Route 96. Since then, all trace of him was lost, making him the third high schooler missing in 2 weeks in Clover Springs. Clover High School has temporarily closed its doors. Police advise citizens not to leave their houses after dark and to be careful.
Yo guys, it's Dean, back again with another video. Sorry for the long break. I didn't have time to record anything. Family problems, school, But we are back with a big one. I really had to dig to get these recordings. But let's quit the chit-chat and get down to business. Clover Springs, quiet town in Washington, green grass, fresh air, black coffee. In there, Reed's perfect family, respected, wealthy. Yet the daughter offs herself out of nowhere. And after that, things get really weird in that small town. Few people disappear, including the rest of the Reed's family. Father, mother, and son simply vanished. No trace. After a year, the town is basically abandoned. All moved out. I went online and stumbled upon this interesting theory, in which Diane's father was responsible for those missing teenagers. Some sources state that Diane was heavily bullied in school, and that would be the reason why So the father, seeking revenge, chose those teens, buried them somewhere, and then flies to Cuba. I don't know. It's just a theory. There isn't much information about the Reeds anyways, especially about the girl. She must have never left the house or something. Well, now their house is a dope urbex attraction, and probably some satanic bullshit place. But that's every abandoned building, and also every forest.
Once upon a midnight dreary. Will we get a poem? No, that's a chapter. Okay. There we go.
Here. The main road has been closed many years, so I had to park the car a little further away. And let me tell you, those trees are creepy. It feels like they're looking at me.
Yeah, but is that a cornfield? That's also very creepy. Okay, flashlight. Whoa, okay. Zoom in. No, shit. It's Y for the European keyboards. And zoom out. Alright. Oh. I can't read it. Nope, that's...
Look at this handsome fella.
I don't... So, it's missing posters. I cannot really see them because that glare is glary. But it's missing posters. Alright. Do we want to walk around the house? It's something I usually like to do, but I think we can't. Yeah, we can't. Okay. Always worth a try. Alright.
Okay, let's take a look inside.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. I like the voiceover. Feels like he's not super popular because he doesn't have this super popular voice.
Here we are. Wow, this place almost didn't age at all. And the furniture's all messed up and the windows are nailed, but other than that, pretty good. The mansion was built in the 1930s, and it seems that 3 different families lived here. The Reeds were the last.
It looks like a picture of Sissy. the...
Remember, you always gotta watch out for homeless people in these places. I once heard about a guy jump by a hobo with a crowbar in some abandoned railway station. If I had to rank what I don't want to experience while urbexing, hobos with crowbars are a close second.
To be
First are probably collapsing floors, or hobos with knives.
To be fair, you're a douchebag, you know, trespassing, and the homeless person's just someone who needs a space to sleep. So, one trumps the other, and it's not the douchebag. I think it's an Austrian queen or princess that has a lot of movies that always run in Germany during Christmas time. They really love the sissy. Or was she like... there's a different term, Kaiserin? I don't know. Is that something to read? No. Yes, it is. It's very glary. So sometimes, I can't even see the pictures properly. Oh, can I turn off? Ah, there we go. Well, then it's too dark. Okay. In a heartwarming turn of events, 3 missing teenagers have been found safe and sound in the quaint town of Clover Springs. The disappearance had gripped the community in fear and uncertainty, but the recent discovery has brought immense relief to both families and residents. Emily Jason, Robert Wright, and Lucy Smith had been missing for nearly a month before authorities located them in a small cabin inside the Clover Springs forest. Authorities are now working to reunite the teenagers with their families, facilitating a safe return home. While the reasons behind their disappearance remain private, the emphasis now is on supporting the teenagers as they navigate the aftermath of their ordeal. Did not see anything that can rotate so far, but maybe we'll get there when we get there. Also, you have to go really close, I think, to activate the button. Ah, we went... No, we didn't go in a circle. I think that was... There. What? There we go. Dear Todd, it's been so long since we last saw you. We're thrilled to visit you for the holidays. Laurie's already planning what to bake. She loves to bake. I hope it won't be a problem if we bring something from our end. We need to somehow repay you for such hospitality. On a slightly less cheerful note, Diane won't be able to join us. She's going to a school camp. Warm regards, Clint. So that's the weird family, is it? Is that a picture we can look at? What can I use? Ah. Okay. It's so bright, it makes playing it at times a little bit difficult. But it's fine. It's not yet too bad. We'll see. Okay, there's a cleaver on the table, everyone. It's not really normal.
May she rest in peace.
I don't know. It's usually just the worst types of people that do this, and then they pretend to feel like empathy for the victims, you know. And in reality, they just want the views. Need a crowbar. Okay. Why didn't we bring one? We should know that. Going to a haunted house. Bring our VHS for the analog horror touch. So obviously we should have brought a wire cutter, a crowbar. Got the flashlight. There, look at that shiny... Yeah. Look at the shiny documents. Taunting us. Lots of... Who would hang this all over their house just in a normal living area? Like, I get it in a museum, but in a normal house it seems super weird to have all these pictures of royalty. Okay, the doctor was here and examined her, and he said that the illness is not spreading at all, quite the opposite. It's starting to recede. I don't know what to believe anymore. I could swear that while the doctor was writing this prescription, Diane smiled at me. But it wasn't an ordinary smile. I didn't see my daughter's usual warmth in that smile. It was full of satisfaction and anger, as if she had outsmarted me. I need to lie down. Okay, so something happened to the girl. Does this actually give me stuff at some point? Or is this just one of those things where you can do it, but it amounts to nothing? Dear Norton, I'm writing regarding my daughter, Diane. Her health has deteriorated significantly, and at times I can barely recognize her. I also get the impression that she doesn't recognize me either. She looks at me with empty, indifferent, almost animalistic eyes. Last night I was jolted from my bed by terrible screams coming from her room. She's in great pain and the medications are working. Please come as soon as possible. Okay, so kind of like she's possessed. And then when the father wanted to get a doctor, the demon was like, oh no, she's better. See, everything's fine.
And that is where the parents slept. I think.
How do you know?
All the interior was left behind. Wow.
Like, when did they live? So they have a TV, and this looks very much like a 90s TV. You know? 90s, 80s. But then everything else looks so much older. Today, late at night, as I was going downstairs to the bathroom, I saw Diane. She was standing in the corner of the dining room, right next to the fireplace, staring blankly into space. Her eyes were completely different, wide open, focused on something. I'm not sure, but I felt like I saw her twitching. Oh, that's just the late night twitches. Who doesn't have them? Lead key, okay. Oh yeah, also remember we need a crowbar. Yeah, I hear those creaking noises. I hear them. But you know, they're normal for games like this, so just ignore them. Ew.
Oh, okay. So the brother was a ventriloquist. And that's probably his doll. Still in a good condition.
You know, ventriloquism has come a long way, but what I really don't get is that... So, you see the Muppets, and they're delightful. You know, they're amazing. They're so beautiful. And then, because they're mostly, you know, very innocent looking, and you kind of want to engage with them. And then you have ventriloquist puppets, and all of them are so creepy. And it's like, well... Is there a way to create a non-creepy ventriloquist doll? Because I haven't seen one yet. Like, this is disgusting. It is. Why would you... Like, the head. Look at... No. No, and we will see you again. I know that. You will have moved and it will be like, oh no, the doll. I should start like a horror game, indie horror game bingo.
Well, you know me. I don't give up this easily.
Ah, okay.
Gotta find the code.
Yeah.
Really messy in here. I suspect this was Diane's old room.
For example, the clock started ticking downstairs, so check it. Go check it. So it's like dolls, mannequins, not the same. Similar, but not the same. Repeating hallways. Crowbar and wire cutter. I'd say that's 2. Flashlight. Very important. So we don't want to go there yet. Okay, let's go downstairs to the clock. Is it that one? Am I big? Or is that a very small clock? Aren't these usually very tall? Is it this? No. Wait, is there some mechanism? No, that's just for the wardrobe. I mean, there's a lot of clocks. I don't know which one did the thing. Was it you? No. Okay, I think I hear it coming from the room where this douchebag started talking about the homeless people with knives. Oh, I wasn't even in this room.
This must be the dad's office. Guy's name was Clint Reed. Couldn't really find much information about him, only that he was apparently a lawyer.
Alright.
I tried to interview some of their neighbors, but they weren't really helpful, most of them, at least.
Is that a puzzle?
They didn't remember any details, as if they have some kind of collective amnesia.
Those subtitles need, like, an editor. There's a lot of typos in there that could be prevented. Collect. Code. Oh. 3, 2. Yeah, random steps. Yeah, I hear it. But we still need to investigate because I haven't been here in this room. I don't even know why. I locked her. I locked Diane in the room and I'm afraid to let her out. She started to become aggressive. Her strange behavior surfaced again last night. Do I have to sneeze? Yes. She began to demolish the house, throwing dishes and chairs, and then she pushed me away and I lost consciousness. When I regained consciousness, I saw her standing over our son's bed, making a sound as if she were choking. At night, she makes the most terrifying sounds I've ever heard. The first time I heard that sound, shivers ran down my spine. It was so unnatural. I couldn't match that sound to anything I heard before. I'm still not entirely sure if it was our daughter. I'm afraid of her. Afraid that she will harm Cody. Okay. Sorry for bumping into my mic. The writing is alright. It is not amazing though. Lots of it gets the point across, and I think it tells the story adequately. Like, it works. But it's also a little bit awkward. Lots of repetitions of words. So we need another painting with the cross. Wait, suddenly the cross is gone. Look, there's the kid, and the little other kid is gone. Oh yeah, there's people scratched out. Yeah, that's actually across all the paintings. Yeah. So the parents, so it's just the girl left. Oh. If there is a number on there, I don't see it because it's too bright. See if we find another painting with a cross. Scratched. Jesus. Oh.
Jeez, you scared me. Yeah. I'm fine. What's up? Shit. I understand. Just, I'll do it as soon as I get back to the car. I understand.
What's going on there? I don't remember his name. Was it Dylan? Okay, let's go down the creepy corridor. The one that I really don't like. So far, it moves quite well. Pacing, I think, is fine for now. Oh. But it's... Huh. I wonder if the ticking was done because if you're upstairs and you haven't looked into the main corner office, was it closed? I don't know. Maybe it was closed. No, it wasn't. I think I just forgot it.
That's the boys' room.
It basically tells you, hey, you gotta do something downstairs. What is that? Oh! So it's 3/2/25. Alright. That wasn't too hard. Yeah, let's collect it. Why not? Come on. They hide her from the world, lock her in a room with a key, ashamed of her. They pretend as if nothing is happening, as if there aren't those dreadful screams. As if she isn't my sister, struggling to stay conscious in a small, claustrophobic space. Only some dying rat on the floor. When a neighbor asks about Diane, they respond that she's doing great, that she'll be soon going to school camp. If Diane were to stand in front of those neighbors now, they wouldn't even recognize her. She's become a dirty little secret. I mean, I feel bad. I know she's possessed, blah, blah, blah. But I also feel bad for the girl because the way the parents are handling it is not okay. Especially if we go by, this is probably the...
Hello? Who's there?
80s or 90s. Oh, the doll is...
It must be the draft.
So, creepy picture. The doll is gone. Is this something to read? No, it's not. Alright, well, let's just go to the door. To the code. Ah, no. That's a draft, though. I'd be like, well, that's a draft. I would be scared. I wouldn't do this. On my own. You know what? Even if you ignore ghosts, this is super dangerous. If there's rotten wood and you kind of fall through the floor and everything, and then you're just lying there bleeding out. Okay. 3. No, it's... I get it. Oh, that's interesting. It's well done, actually. I like that. A little cheeky. There you go. Well, that is it, right? 3225. I mean, that's... Oh wait, I did a mistake. Hey. Oh shit, It's the sway. The camera sway is weird. It affects this. But then that's not smart, because it should be the other way around. If I'm seeing it, you know, turn... It's okay. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Mannequin. Check on my bingo list. Oh, spooky. Well, spiderwebs aren't spooky. Oh, hi, mannequin. Why would you have mannequin in your house? I get, like, if you're in a store, in a haunted store or in a haunted mall, I get it. In a haunted warehouse, okay, fine, I guess. But in a haunted, who has mannequins in their house? Like, unless you're living in the house of a designer, you know, it's, or a do-it-yourself Etsy craft person, it's, that's what I don't like about these kind of scares, is they have no relation to the story. It's sometimes like in indie horror games where you have sounds that don't mesh with the environment and the story. It's just random creepy sounds. But that's not how you create atmosphere. It has to tie to the story and the environment. It has to make sense, because otherwise it's like, why is there a mannequin in the first place? And suddenly, why do I have to press space when previously it was, oops, the mouse?
The electricity tends to act strangely in these houses. Yeah.
Is that another note? Did we read this or not? I can't bear to listen to her screams, those blood-curdling screams. I think that's just some old movie. I haven't seen my sister for a week. They haven't let her out of the room since then. She can't be treated like that. Tonight I'll sneak in and let her out. And you probably regretted that. Even though it was the right thing to do. Where's the radio? Oh, there. Can I turn you off? There you go. It's annoying. Did I see something there? Huh. Alright, let's go. I think for a vlogger, he's not talking a lot. I mean, that's probably because this game is also kind of for the Let's Players, you know. But he's really not talking a lot. I mean, yes, I know I talk too much, nearly, for a Let's Player. But I think, especially as an urban vlogger, you should describe what you're seeing and everything, you know. Do a little bit more. I don't think he has that many followers. A week had passed since we buried Diane. Ooh, Cody has hardly said anything since our daughter passed away. Clint has gone on another business trip. The house is so quiet that sometimes it feels like I can still hear the echoes of her screams. Man, what did she have? Why didn't you help her? It feels very horrible to treat her like that. Okay. Could have been me, though, right? Oh yeah, that's for the door that needs the key. Key to the locked room upstairs. And that's... why would you have this picture in this kitchen? With those tiles. Oh no, this will be hard to read. Finding the right words for a message like this is never easy. Sadly, our beloved daughter Diane recently passed away unexpectedly. Due to this heartbreaking situation, we regret to inform you that we won't be able to make it for a planned Christmas visit. P.S. Todd. He's always been a good friend to me. I probably shouldn't be sharing this, just like I never shared it with my wife. There aren't any good words to dress it up, but I hope you understand. Part of me finds solace in the fact that my daughter has passed away. She truly didn't have an easy childhood. I'm not sure if she ever experienced a single happy day. I never saw her inviting anyone home, nor did I see her talking to any friends. Painfully, I admit... blah blah blah, her own mother didn't hold much love for her. I guess I sometimes involuntarily showed towards Diane. It seemed like the looked at her normally was Cody. Okay, so her brother was the only one who really was there. She was bullied in school for a long time. And a sick part of me found satisfaction in it. Jesus! Something, something, terrible disease, a dreadful affliction. Something, something, distorted my daughter. I looked at her then, but I couldn't love her. I was somewhat disappointed. When I saw her on the floor of our bathroom, completely pale, I felt a relief, as if I dropped the big baggage I've been carrying for years. Your friend, Clint. Man, look, not gonna lie. If my best friend told this to me, they wouldn't be my best friend anymore. Because that's a horrible thing to say. And I think there's some things that are okay to think, but even then, to not think that this is something maybe you should go to therapy for or work on it, and only say it after your daughter died. I mean, he should have started to work on his feelings, right? You know, if I start to feel, if I had kids, to feel these feelings towards my own kid, I would see that as something alarming and not just to be like, oh shucks, I guess that's how it is, you know, I guess I hate my daughter. And instead I would try to work through it and kind of help her and would try to become a better parent. Okay, so we got the ball. Yeah, another bingo card item, I think, is the rolling ball for no reason at all. Why am I rhyming things today? I'm sorry. Oh, Clint, please come back as soon as possible. Yeah, these notes keep popping up. I don't know why our Dylan, is he called Dylan? I forgot. Isn't commenting on that. This note was not here before. Clint, please come back as soon as possible. Something strange is happening with our son lately. He keeps talking about some tall figure that follows him. He experiences episodes of complete disorientation in which he doesn't respond to what I say, doesn't move as if he's not even there. When I tried to interrupt such an episode, he became aggressive, yelling at me. Sometimes he also talks to himself, mentioning something about Diane. I'm worried about him. So Diane was probably possessed. And now it's the kid that's, well, her brother that's also possessed. Okay. Where was the door? Ah, there we go.
Jesus, what a smell.
Oh, so there's green bile. Dear diary, the door. Oh, something with space to study something. Dear diary, the doors are always closed. My mother locks them, and there's only one key in this house. Nothing can get out, and nothing can get in. I used to think I could hide from him. He calls out to me every night, and I hear the creaking of the floors as he moves through the house. I hear his skin shifting with each step, and that melody he sometimes plays. I cover my mouth then, so no sound escapes. But even that doesn't work anymore. He appeared at midnight. I couldn't fall asleep, so I sat at my desk. When I turned around, there he stood by the door of my room, staring at me. The doors were still locked. Diane. What map? Is it a map? I can probably don't see it because of the glare. Okay. Oh, that map. Okay.
Looks like there's a secret passage downstairs.
Yeah, I wish I could see. So it's kitchen. Oh, in that room. Okay. And basement. Okay, wait, what's that thingy here? Dad. It's so glary. I cannot see it. Oh, that's why I have to. Oh. But then it's so dark. That feels counterintuitive. Okay, Dad's office. Why is there a cross? So we go to the stairs. So it's the bathroom. Okay, because now I'm in complete darkness. I don't know. It feels counterintuitive to have it like that and not, wow, that's a big shirt. Not to design the light in a way that you can read the text, you know. I think that's would be the easier option instead of having the player always turn on and off the flashlight. Because actually, if you read something in the dark, you would turn it on.
What was that?
Like, is the paper illuminated? Oh. Sounds like a sheep. And now the doors are blocked. Another one for the bingo card. No. You want to say something about that? I don't even know where that noise came from. Check the kitchen. Okay, I guess. I wanted to go to Dad's room because there was this cross. Is that the kitchen? I mean, oh, because of that? Oh, it's the fridge. Okay. Oh, now we can. No, we can. I cannot rotate. It's not. No, no. I believe. No, believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. Alright. Anything else? No. There we go. Okay. Well, where's that secret passage? I guess we really have to go to the... Oh, okay. Yeah, we have to go to Dad's office. Hi, random mannequins. Can I please, can you scooch? Thank you. And there apparently is something I have to do. Oh, get out. Maybe I should go in. Oh, that's the doll again. They are buried in the walls. Oh no, that's not good. Is that the... No, that's nothing to do with... Hi, Dolly! Oh. Oh. What? So... Is there a key somewhere here? Should be, right? So many clocks and watches. Bathroom, okay. Thank you, Diane. That was very nice. Oh, yes! Creepy music. Like this. What is it? Music box music. Oh. Bloody handprint. Oh! What was that? Jump scare. Yep. Sound jump scare. Very important. Is it in the... Oh, there. Oh, okay. Wait, I have to... There. Key to the storage room. Thank you, ghost girl hand. Okay. And he doesn't comment. It's like, man, you're a vlogger. I know you're scared, but come on. Gotta do it. It's all for the clicks and the views. Oh, no. Alright. Can you stay, though? Thank you. I don't know. I know it has positive reviews, so it's not, like, very positive. And I guess it's somewhat well made, so this door, does this not do anything? But so far, it's not really something where I feel like, oh, this is super... First of all, the story is very... I feel like I had this... I played
Holy
this
shit!
before. But we'll see. Maybe the ending is bonkers, which would be cool. Okay, so there's corpses. Is that the 3 teenagers? Who returned then? Oh, that would be cool. That would be a cool twist, right? That this is the teenagers. And...
The body of 22 years old Judy Flores was found in the river this morning. The girl fell to her death from a 6-foot bridge into the rocks. First responders declared her dead at the scene. The tragedy is being investigated as a possible suicide. Judy's in the hallway. Said she has been battling depression for a long time.
Creepy radio. I will make a bingo and then we'll play a couple of games like this and see if we can fill it, because I think this creepy radio announcement fits it. I wonder if the developer was a little bit inspired by Medicine, although I gotta say the Medicine story also was a bit wonky. Okay, so that's someone... Oh hey, it's the doll! Also, oh, I could use that. Am I dead? Can I die in this game? You know, how big was the kid? Ending 3! I'm not playing this again. The lifeless body of Dean Holt was found in Clover Springs. The The cause of death has not been disclosed. Can you start at a certain point in the middle? Because this is 41 minutes. I'm not going to play this through to get a different ending. No. What? That's it? I'm a little bit disappointed, actually. What did the ventriloquist doll have to do with the story? It was mentioned in any... Like, it was only mentioned when we looked at it, but then it wasn't mentioned in any of the diaries, you know. So it was like, well... Also, what I wanted to say was, how tall was the boy? Because that doll looked actually bigger than a boy. So was the ventriloquist doll bigger than the boy? Which would be funny, but probably also difficult to maneuver. Oh, chapters. Maybe. I think it was just the door prompt. I don't think we can...
The tragedy is being investigated as a possible suicide.
Yeah, it feels like we have to do something with this, but it doesn't even tell me that I need something for it. Yeah, well, apology not accepted. How about that?
The tragedy is being investigated as a possible suicide. He is in the hallway. She has been battling depression for a long time.
I heard a door, so maybe it opened. Oh! Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Okay. Nothing here? No. But I do appreciate that the autosave is there. Well, hi. How? How? It says hide, but I cannot see anything. Oh, there. Use. So that was it? Okay. Also with the mic, look, it's hard for me not to talk, but, you know, I can shut up if I have to. Oh no. Is it a PT hallway? Don't. Oh, mannequin. Ugh. This I like. That was kind of creepy. Oh no. It's the creepy doll. Can I go up? Is it gone? I don't really understand the gameplay in this. Is it a hide and seek game? Like, is it a stealth game? Is it not? What? Oh, the doll again. I have a spine, but no bones. I have no heartbeat, yet I hold life's hook. Is it a book? Is that it? Oh, there. Oh, Jesus. What? I was hanged by a rope at the center of town. A clock? No. What's that? G to throw? What? Look higher, knock over the bucket. What bucket? Oh. Ugh. It would be nice if I could see where I'm throwing things, because it doesn't show me. I don't see, you know, I don't see where the middle of the screen is. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so annoying. I want to hit the bucket, but there's no... the stone has disappeared. I mean, I could just take this plank and knock over the bucket. I don't know why I need some flimsy stones that don't properly... that can't be aimed. Yeah, I'm... Shit. What just happened? I pushed the F5 button. I don't even know what happened. I was just punched out by the puppet. Okay. Oh, now it worked. Thank God. But why? What's... Break the window. Use. Oh, and now I'm in the field? Oh, wait. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, there we go. And now I'm in the field. Okay. But the good thing is now we're in the last chapter, and if I die immediately now, I can restart and don't have to do the basement again. Okay, now we're in the field. Alrighty. Oh, thank you. Very Resident Evil Village-esque. Village-esque, sorry. Oh god, it's a labyrinth. I have to... What does the ventriloquist puppet have to do with Diane's illness and the tall man? So was it just there because puppets are scary? Oh no. Is it PT? No. The main issue with these things is always it will take you a while to realize, okay, do I have to go a different way? Or do I just have to keep going because it's PTing me? Because sometimes it's a puzzle, you know, but I think in this case, because we heard the sound the second time around, so we'll just follow the path. Oh, and now it's more overgrown. The screen was good, but I'm kind of over this game by now. It looks good, you know, don't get me wrong, and I think pacing is fine, and the story is okay, but nothing here... Like, if you've played a lot of these games, then this is not really something... I don't know, I also thought that... I like the hand. Oh. I'll go left. I really like the hand out of the door. And I think the actual story is interesting, but there's nothing really that happens with it. I mean, isn't it really, really horrible and scary and tragic that the sister died? Like, wouldn't that be the core, the emotional core of this story, that the brother is mourning the death of his sister, and then maybe he starts to act strange as well because he gets the same affliction or something, and then also the parents suddenly, they don't play a role anymore, which is also, well, you gotta stick with your characters, you know, you can't just drop stuff in the story when it's convenient. And the ventriloquist, it wasn't even mentioned in one of the diaries or something, because that would have been something cool for the mother to mention. Like, oh man, he's just so focused on the creepy doll, and I don't know if I should take it away from him, but maybe it's part of his grieving process, you know? So to have, like, more relation to this thing, you know, that's such a trope in horror games, to the actual story that we're, you know, experiencing here. Also, PTing, even though it's not a, like, just because it's not a corridor doesn't make it better. It's still PTing, you know, and it's not fine. Like, when will this end? This is... Please make this stop. Because I don't want to... If I die here, I have to repeat that, and I won't. Also, I'm slowly getting to the motion sickness. Okay, so we got by the shitty ventriloquist doll. Is there something to know? And he's not even reacting anymore. He's just... He hasn't said anything since at least 20, 30 minutes.
Hello?
No.
Behind you. Don't look at them.
So, it also, it feels like the sister is the good one?
Hello? Hello?
Shit, now I have... my god, did I escape this? Oh, finally. Oh, it's my car! We will not make it, right? Can we? Ugh. Is he saying hello? That's so nice. Bye! Alright. Why can't I go to my car? Isn't that my... It's not my car? There we go. Just said bye to me. The ventriloquist dummy. That's... Ending 5. I will not go for all the endings. No, thank you. So we got the death ending and we got the goodbye. ... Well, that was the Dyer. I expected something else, actually. I was hoping for... I don't know. First of all, the whole vlogger thing was dropped halfway through, which was a bit of a disappointment because I think it would have been much more engaging if our protagonist would have continued doing, you know, voiceover basically for commentary for what he's experiencing, because then it would also, you know, be interesting to kind of get his theories and, you know, oh my god, was that... And then him talking, because obviously I think that is what you would do, you know. I mean, of course, yeah, you would be super quiet if you were terrified, but that's not... This is a game, you know, so you have more the opportunity to have the protagonist talk, so the player can get more immersed into it, you know, because we're watching a vlogger video, an urbex video, but that, again, it gets dropped halfway through and then it's not, it's just a normal horror game, like a lot of them. Then it has a lot of tropes and very unnecessary. The mannequins don't make any sense. The beach ball, I don't know how that is related. Even like with the kids, it's not mentioned that the kid played with the ball or anything. The dad gets dropped, the mom gets dropped halfway through, the sister doesn't play. Like, it's like she's talking to us, but apparently it's the brother now. But also, the ventriloquist doll gets mentioned once when we see it, but it doesn't get mentioned in any of the documents that I found, at least. Maybe I missed something, obviously, if there's 5 endings. Jesus. But I think even if you have a normal playthrough, like I just did, I finished the game, you know, it was a proper ending. I mean, ending 3, that's more like, okay, in the middle I was interrupted by death. You know, so obviously I tried to continue to play it through, but now I played it through fully, got away, and throughout this playthrough I think the story should make sense. Even if I don't discover everything, it should still have me find enough hints to combine all the elements. And I'm quite sure, for example, with the ventriloquist, that could have been mentioned at any time in the first half of the game, but wasn't. So a lot of stuff felt really... I always talk about lack of attention to detail in these kind of games. So when things just make sense and they just feel right when you're in the environment, you know. I recently played the Panjikind Creature, which is a pixel horror, very short, so it's not over an hour long. But it was so fun. I think I played it for 30-40 minutes or more because it was more simplistic, absolutely, but it was also more detailed. Like, you went to a house of an old lady, and her house felt like the house of an old lady. All the paintings in that house made sense for the character of the old lady. Her kitchen was like bare bones, but it also looked like the kind of kitchen that old ladies have, you know, from that generation where everything, the whole family life played in the kitchen. So it felt really immersive because it felt like an actual lived-in house. In this house, we had royalty paintings all over the place, which I don't know how that, like, we had TVs, so it was like, okay, the family lived in the 80s or 90s, but then they had furniture that looked much older. They had paintings that looked much older. The kids' rooms didn't really look like kids' rooms. So, and it's a lot, I know it's a lot of work as a developer, I know. But I'd rather have a smaller house with just 3 or 4 rooms than have a big house with 1,000 rooms and 1,000 notes spread out. But if the 3 or 4 rooms make sense for the family that lives there, that's much better. Yeah, I'm not so happy with this game. I gotta say, it's solid, and I think if you don't play a lot of these games, then it's pretty good. But for me, a seasoned horror let's player, it was not enough. There was no surprises, and also it didn't tie logically together for me. Even though I think the premise, again, I think the urbex vlogger premise is very good, but you need to have like a proper dialogue for the protagonist, and maybe have the protagonists be more engaged with their environment, comment on it, you know, make their own theories. That would be so fun. Like when you pick up a note, the protagonist picks up the note. So why does the protagonist comment on the note? Because that would be what you would do if you were doing this as a video for viewers. You would pick up the note. Of course, the reading out loud, I can do that. That's fine. But then when you put it down, you could be like, oh, so they hit their daughter. That's horrible. That, you know, make it realistic. Because if you have a setting like the vlogger setting, then you gotta see it through. You know, and that's, I think, my main issue, that a lot of things were thrown in and then just dropped at some point, and then others were introduced way too late into the game without any relation to the previous story and plot. Yeah. But again, I haven't played all the endings. Maybe it makes more sense if you go for everything, but it's over an hour now, and I don't really want to play through it again. So I'm very sorry. Also, I don't want to play through the labyrinth because I'm actually a little bit sick because of the motion sickness. The head bob is really, it's a little bit irritating. It would be nice if there was a settings option for people who get motion sickness, because as I know, it's a lot of people that can't really do it. It would be nice if you could turn it off, because it's, even as an effect, even, I don't know, it doesn't even make sense why you would need it. It's one of those things where I always feel like, well, if you take it away, does it really take away from the game experience? I don't think so, but that's just me getting motion sickness from this. Yeah, how did you like it? What was the scariest thing for you in this game, and what's your theory? To me, honestly, I don't really have a good theory. I'm just kind of stuck on maybe the developer was inspired by medicine, and so the daughter got sick, got weird, because she was possessed, and then when she died, whatever possessed her took over the brother and his ventriloquist doll. Another theory for me would be that the ventriloquist doll was the perpetrator and even made sure that the daughter got possessed. So it's like a goosebump situation. I don't know. But please feel free to share your theory with me. Also, if you disagree with me and say, no, this was an amazing game, Hula, what are you talking about? We can have a discussion in the comments, you know. You can just tell me what you really liked about it. That's always an option. Like, I will not fight you on it, you know. That's just my opinion, what I just shared. Yeah, also, if you're new to this channel, I play a lot of indie horror games. And I try to pick ones that have a really good story, or that look kind of unique and different, a little bit quirky. But, you know, since I do pretty much fresh playthroughs, I cannot always promise that I will be fully satisfied, but I try. Like, I go into every game with a can-do attitude. I want to like the game. So if you enjoy that, then feel free to subscribe. And I promise you, if I'm an evil ventriloquist doll and you go to my mansion as a vlogger, I would not kill you. I would show you how amazingly cool I am. You know, I would give you just enough material so everyone sees it. So you return, then you upload it. Get the video goes viral. People go nuts. And then they go in the house. And then I feast. But you'd be spared. So subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day. And maybe see you next time. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.